Okay, I'm going to show you today how to set up a website on Wordpress.com. Wordpress.com is free. The way I'm going to show you is the free way to do it because if you're reading the book, you're probably going to be setting this up or helping your child set up a blog or website for themselves. So they don't really need to spend any money until you know for sure that they're really going to keep it updated and take care of it. So go to wordpress.com, not .org or anything else, wordpress.com, and you're just going to go to create website. You're going to come up with a name for your WordPress site. I think the example I used was Becky's Toys, so let's just do that. beckystoys.wordpress.com. It's available, so we'll create the site. Okay, so now they need to know your email. You just put in your email address, you come up with your username, they can create it for you, or you can change this. Put in a password, and you're gonna go to the next step. Okay, now all the things that I've just put in, you can change later on. You don't have to keep them. You can also upgrade to a custom address and take out the WordPress in the middle. So you just have beckystoys.com, beckystoys.me, whatever you want to do. We're not going to do that right now. If you decide to do it later, you always can. If you start getting a lot of traffic, your child is really into the site and all of that. But right now we're just going to do no thanks. And we're going to choose a theme. Now, all these are really good free themes. It kind of depends on just, what style you and your child like. Let's pick, let's pick, we'll do a day in the life. We'll do 80s. We'll do the 80s thing. We're going to do the free plan. You can do a premium plan for $99 a year and you get your own domain without the WordPress in it. You get to customize your theme a little bit more, pick your colors and have a little bit more control over it. For $2.99 a year, you get all of this stuff. Plus, if you have any trouble, then they're right there to help you and walk you through it. But we're just going to do the free one right now. We're just playing with it. We're going to go right here to customize your site. Now before we can actually make anything live, we have to go and activate the email that they sent. So let's go here to activate account. Thank you very much. Okay, it's been activated. So we're going to go to customize your site. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I think it's a cool font, but you're going to be able to customize this however you want. You're going to be able to change the background and do all of that, okay? So we're going to go up here to custom design. It's just telling you that you can make a lot more changes if you upgrade to the premium plan, which we don't want to do that. So let's click on this. Site title is right here. You can do a little tagline underneath it. So I want this to look a little different. I want it to be Becky's Toys with a capital T. Okay. And we'll just let's make it all lowercase. The coolest toys for the coolest kids. Okay. So that's going to be our site. Now we can click that and it won't show anything. If you just want a picture here, or you have a custom picture that you make and you put it into PicMonkey or you put it into Photoshop or wherever you make it, and you have your own logo and stuff right here, you can do that too. You don't have to display it. You just check and uncheck this box right there. So let's go see the different colors they have. The default background is black. You can change that to any colors. You can pick your own color, okay? Let's just leave it as black for now. We can always change it later. We're not going to change that. Header image. That is this image right here. If you have a different image that you want to put on there, you just go here, add new image right here, okay? If you want to make your own, you can go right here, 1200 to 600 pixels. You can make your own. You can make it in Photoshop, like I said. You can go to PicMonkey. You can pull in any picture you want and just resize it. It's just going to be 1200 by 600. This was one of Hayes' thumbnails for a YouTube video he just did. But this is where you can resize and do it all there if you want to, or if you're more advanced, use Photoshop or Illustrator or something like that. Let's close that. Widgets. Okay, widgets are the cool little things like on the side of the page or on the footer that you can do a ton of stuff with. Right now the defaults are search, recent posts, recent comments, and I can show you how all that will look once we get there. But let's do the footer. Okay, we don't really need all of this stuff right here because we already have it. So we're gonna remove all these. This is the same stuff we had on the sidebar, so we don't need it in our footer. So let's go through. I'm gonna remove all this stuff, remove. Okay, now we're gonna add a widget, and I'll show you how to do that. A widget is just kind of like a Lego block of information, and you get to decide where you want to put it on your site. So there's a whole bunch of other things you can put on here. You can put other blogs that you follow. You can say how many people have visited your blog. You can do a calendar of your posts. You can do your contact info. You can do a custom menu. Let's see, if you have a different blog, you can put them right in there. You can see how many people like your page on Facebook. You can put it right there. Let's see, what about follow blog? You can add an email form. So let's click on that one. We're gonna follow blog via email. You are following this blog. You can customize any of this. Okay, you can customize any of that. So we're just gonna leave it the way it is right now. And that's all we wanna do for that one. So it's right there, see? It's on the first part of the footer. You can put an image. This is for sidebar. Instagram, you can hook up your Instagram and it'll show your latest photos that you've done that on. Anyway, there's a ton of stuff. And all you have to do, let's see. Let's put Twitter on. Let's put Twitter on there. You get to decide how wide and how high you want your box to be. All of that. Your widget ID. You just follow this link right here and it'll tell you how to create your widget at Twitter. It's really, really easy. And you can do all these different types of themes. The reason I'm putting this one on here is because I want to show you, because we don't have a Twitter account for Becky's Toys, of course, since I just made it up. You can move these around just by doing this. That's all you have to do. So it's really easy just to make it the way you want it to be. And if you go down here to the footer, then we've done follow blog via email. Okay, so you click to follow this blog. So you just click right here and it will go to my tweets. That's what your Twitter timeline thing is going to be. You can click here and it will follow once we save this and publish it. This is just showing you how it's going to look. So let's go back. Well, we can go ahead and save it. Go back over here, static front page. Okay, what this means is that this front page would always stay the same if you chose static, which is good for a company page. If you have a blog, then you always want your latest post to be the first thing posted on your site. So let me log on to my blog just real quick and I'll show you, let's see, why that's, mine is the latest post. And since you don't have any, let's see. Okay, so I have mine do the latest post come up first. That way I have the latest things that I've written come up first. Okay. So let's go back over here. Okay, so you want it to be latest post if it's going to be a blog and a static page if it's going to be for your business. And then you can pick which page it's going to be. Okay, we haven't set up any of the pages yet, so we don't have anything to select from. Custom header image, featured image, that just means that you can do a featured image when you do a post, and like how I have these little featured images right here. Each one of these blog post has its own image, that's a featured image, or you can do like just a custom header image. Okay, get out of this, and let's go to start our first post. Okay, so we're just gonna say example post. Oops, if I can find it. Okay. Okay, this is an example post, and I want to show you something as I talk about this as well. Let's make this bold, and let's make this italic. And then if you go over here, see how you have more options? That's the toolbar toggle. We can also go over here. I'll show you the different, you could just highlight it and it'll show you like different ways to make it bigger, and it's automatically bolded. Let's see. Let's do. Okay, so that's underlined. You can also go over here, you can highlight anything you want. You can change the text color right here. If you want to link it to something, you go right here and you can insert a link. Like say I wanted to link that to my blog. And all I did was copy that. I'm going to paste it right here. I'm going to say open this in a new link. Add the link. And so now this one's linked to my website. So let's go over here, see where it says HTML. I'm going to show you what it looks like. Strong means it's bolded. Okay. EM means emphasis, which means italics. This is our all HTML tags. H1, that's the heading 1. Okay, so that's what made it big and bold. And this is saying, hey, we're going to reference this website when you click these words, heading 1. Okay, heading 2, that's the HTML for that. It's pretty self-explanatory. This one is underline. It's a little bit more difficult. It's got the span, style, text decoration, underline, span. That's all going on behind the scenes of this right here. But if you can figure out and know what this is, then you can do a lot more formatting, and you can, you'll know a lot more things than most people will know when it comes to setting up your website. You can clear all the formatting when you copy and paste something in, so you can add your own formatting. You can also, say we want to add media, and go up here. The first thing you're going to do is upload files, okay? And these are all the different types of files that you can add. Let's see if I can grab something from my computer real quick. Let's see, we'll just grab that Minecraft file that Hayes just made. Although I can add a ton of them at a time. You can go over here, you can align it, left, center, right, none. Let's put it in the center. You can change the size. Okay, let's do large. We're going to insert it into post right here. You can also click on it and edit it from here. You can change the alignment from here, or you can just, delete it. Okay, so let's save this. Okay, let's preview what this looks like. Okay, so now we've got biggest toys, coolest toys for the coolest kids. This is my new post. This is an example post. This is my footer. Okay, let's see, we don't have a whole lot. We haven't written a lot. This is going to be the sidebar widget. You can take all that out and add it however you want it. This is going to be your menu. These are the only two pages that you have right now. Okay, so let's go and we can publish that, so that'll be on there. You just published a post. Okay, you can change your status and you can say, oops, I messed up. I want to just put it back as a draft, or you can schedule it to be posted at a certain time right here. Tags and categories, you can categorize and tag your posts to organize them. You can add a featured image. Like you might want your featured image to be, let's upload another file so I can show you the difference. Let's say let's do Abe Lincoln because it's right here. Okay, Abe Lincoln is going to be our featured image. Okay, Cool. Okay, sharing, you can hook up a bunch of different things to your account. So you can automatically post things on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, LinkedIn, Tumblr, Pads. You can do an Eventbrite for any event that you have. Let's go to excerpt. You can just put in here like, just a summary of your post. Advanced settings. Okay, these are just to let you know, like you can change the visibility, like you only want certain people to be able to see it. You want it private. You want to have an image featured. You want to do a video. They're posted differently on the main page. So I would, play around with that. This one, like if I made this sticky, then it would like always be on the front page, no matter how many other posts I did. You can do the show likes or show sharing buttons if you would like people to share it. You can do that. You can allow comments or not. You can do all that cool stuff right here. Okay, so let's update this because we put a featured image on it. And this preview what it's going to look like. Okay, so now see, we've got a featured image. We have my title, we have the author, we have all of this cool stuff that I wrote, okay? So I'm just using this as an example. You can play around with it and you can make it be however you want it to be, just by messing around with a bunch of different things on here. If you want to go back, you can go back to my site, you can view site, you can go to your admin, you can go to your blog post. I'm going to talk to you real quick about blog posts and pages. They're different. Okay. Oh, these are your stats, by the way, as well. Okay. On WordPress.com sites, you cannot install Google Analytics, which kind of stinks. But they do have pretty good analytics. They'll just are going to tell you how many visitors you've had, how many views, how many people liked it, how many people commented. You can do the different countries and, all of that stuff on here. So that way you can tell how many people are actually viewing your site. Posts are blog posts that are always going to be on the front page if you so choose. They're going to go in order with the newest one first and the next newest one underneath it. Okay, so it'll be like July 1st, June 28th, June 25th. They're going to go in reverse chronological order kind of. Pages are static, which means they're always there. What you want to do on a page is you want to put those on your menu. And this is stuff that's never going to change, like maybe your contact info. So you have a page for contact info, and it has your phone number, and it has your address, and it has your email. Okay, so let's publish this. Okay, and now say we want to add another page, and you can do all the other stuff that you put on here. Set a featured image, you can do all your advanced stuff, all of that. We don't really want to do any of that stuff. Okay, so let's go back. Let's add another page, and we'll just call this let's see. Things to know. This is just an example page. Okay, so let's publish that. And then when we go back to the main site, we'll go back to view site. You go over here to pages. You have all of this stuff right here. Okay? So let's go back to, oops, I need to go up here. Let's go up here to menus. Okay, so there's two menu areas in this thing. You have the primary menu, and then you have the default, right? So you have a social menu, okay? So you have all of these things on your default menu. You have one menu available. This is your social menu. Okay, and so what that's going to be is you're going to add a new menu, and then you can add like your social stuff. Like if you've already put in your social, like you could put in your Facebook, like your Facebook page right here, and then you could put like a link to your Facebook page. And then if that was a real thing, you could just do open and link a new window, and then this social menu would automatically connect to all of your social stuff. Let's see. I think that's basically all the stuff that you need to know just to get started and to figure out what you need to do. The best thing to do is just to go through and play with all of this until you get it the way you want it. And if you have any questions, then please comment or get a hold of me at jen@rasmic.com. Thanks.